Today's show is pre-recorded.
Y'all know what time it is. Y'all don't know, y'all better ask somebody. Hat on, suit on, looking like the Dapper Dawn, giving them all. Just like $1,000,000, bucks, things in its cups. Y'all tell me who could it be but Steve Harvey? Oh, yeah, everybody listening to me. Put your hands together for Steve Harvey. Put your hands together. Steve Harvey, why don't you join? Yeah. Steve Harvey, get on, y'all. Better give me some eggs. Why not listen to Steve Harvey? Yeah, join me. Come with me, help me say. I'm so afraid to go home. You gotta turn it on. Yeah, turn it on. Steve Harvey in the moment, y'all. I know y'all can hear me on. Turn it up. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. Yeah. Turn your radio on. You gotta turn your radio on. You gotta turn it on. Turn them out. Steve Harvey got to turn them out. Steve Harvey turn them on to the morning, y'all. Come on, Steve. Come on. Do your thing, Big Daddy.
I sure will. Good morning, everybody. Y'all listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only Steve Harvey. Got a radio show. Today, folks, I just want to dive right in because I think I got it. Here it is. Did you know that there is a life for you that's greater than you could have ever dreamed of? Did you know that there's a life for you better than the one you've ever felt before? And did you know that there was a life for you much bigger than the one you wanted? And lastly, did you know that what I just said is true? Did you know that? Did you know that the things I just said are available to you? It's not just intended for those who receive awards. It's for everybody. Yeah, you too. It's for you who didn't get your high school diploma. It's for you who are incarcerated. It's for you who have 2 strikes. It's for you who've been sentenced to life. It's for you who've gotten out and have a felony record and can't seem to get it together. It's for you who have an illness. It's for you who the doctors have given up on. It's for you. This life I'm talking about is for you. Did you know that there's a life for you better than the one you dreamed about? Better than the one you've imagined, a life better than the one you thought of, that there's a life for you better than the one you've ever felt before. There's a life for you better than the one you saw for yourself. There's a better life for you than the one you expected and even the one you wanted. Did you know that this is true for you? See, here's let me give you the secret to this thing now. You have to believe that it is for you. Now, you got to fight through the doubts. You got to fight through the will of Satan because the devil is busy, man. The devil wants you to think that it's hopeless. The devil wants you to think that this is it. The devil wants you to think there ain't no more to it. The devil wants you to think that this applies to other people but you. Yeah, you've been dealt the worst hand of them all, which you ain't, but that's what the devil wants you to think. So you got to fight through now. You got to fight through to get to what I just said is available for you. But what else you got to do? You ain't doing nothing else. Might as well fight. Why just wake up and just let it be? Why would you wake up every day and just exist when there's a chance for you to actually live? See, the reason I don't mind smiling so much now is because I'm no longer existing. I'm living now. See, that's what you want to get to. You don't want to exist to wake up paycheck to paycheck, day to day, not knowing, not understanding, not having, can't get this, can't get that, can't go here, can't go there, gotta wait till it seems like you never get nowhere. You can get out of that rut of life feeling like when you wake up in the morning that your life is ho-hum, that you're just in a rut. I drive the same way to work. I do the same thing on my job. When I get off, I drive all the way back home. I sit there. I read the newspaper. I water the lawn. I'm so sick of my life. This ain't what I wanted, man. And wake up, start over, do the same thing. Then the weekend gets here and you got to mow the lawn, and then you try to fix something in the garage and you feel like your life is in a rut. I'm talking about if this feels like a rut to you. Now, if it's what you've always wanted, I'm cool with that. But I'm talking to people who want it more, who would love their life to be more, who would love their life to be different. I'm not criticizing you if I just described your life. I'm just only talking to the ones who would dare to believe that there's more to it than this. I'm only talking to the ones who would dare to accept the challenge, to fight through and see what God got for you instead of listening to Satan all the time. The devil is busy, man. Please understand, he's so busy. So busy trying to trick you, get you into the groove. You know, they doing all kind of stuff now, man. You know, atheists and already got prayer taken out of schools. Excuse me, look at our schools. Now there's a push by the atheists to get the words "in God we trust" taken off our money. Here's the deal. If you don't believe in God and you don't want to trust in God, just go on about your business. But what you can't do is spill off all into what I'm talking about. That's the problem I have with all of them. If you're going to do you, then do you. But don't spill off into what I got. Now, see, if you don't believe what I'm saying, then I ain't talking to you. Let's just be clear about the relationship with Steve Harvey and his crew. I'm only talking to the people that believe, that are looking for something else, that want something more, that want something better. That's got to be out there searching and hoping and trying to do more. That's all I'm talking to. Now, if you don't believe what I'm saying is true, then go ahead, try it your way. Go see, write me, email me, let me know how it's going for you. But I'm telling you of a way that's tried and true. If you go to God, if you go to your creator, your maker, if you go to him and you go to him for real and tell him, hey, you know what? I want you to go ahead and take over from here. I'm done. I done all I know how to do. I done tried everything I know how to try. I'm sick of me right now. Hey, look here. You created me. What you want me to do? And here's the cool thing about it when I made that decision, y'all. See, I was so afraid for years that I was going to miss out on something if I did that. I couldn't do this no more, but the stuff I needed to stop doing, I really need to stop. The things I was afraid of not being able to do anymore were the very same things I really didn't need to be doing no more in the first place. On the real, man. On the real. All that temporary fun I was having, all them temporary outlets I was using, all them temporary things trying to fulfill myself I was doing. I was just doing a bunch of temporary mess, man. I said, hold up, man. I want something permanent, man. I want a permanent feeling in my heart that it's going to be all right. So he replaced all that fun with joy. But it was only because I went and I faced him. He didn't take me and stop me from being me. He just made a better version of me. See, God don't take, because all the stuff he sent you through, he needed you to go through all them. He needed you to have them experience of what it felt like to be locked up. He needed you to have that experience to know what it was to lose everything. He needed you to have that experience to make you tough. You're just going to be a tough one. I'm a tough soldier in his army. That's all. I just ain't one of the weak ones. I protect the weak ones. God didn't take a lot of stuff from me except the stuff I needed. but the stuff he made me to be, he allowed me to keep it, and he just made a better me. Do that, y'all, and you can have what you want.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? Today's show is dedicated to mountain people, scuba divers, and archaeologists. Mountain people, scuba divers, and archaeologists. None of them are listening right now. We're just trying to draw them in. So we're sending out random dedications to people I know ain't listening to the show. My show is worldwide, but not underwater. Right. My show is worldwide, but I don't like up high places. And my show is worldwide. I don't care for people that dig holes. Ladies and gentlemen, Steve Harvey Morning Show, Shirley Strawberry.
Hello, Steve, and mountain people, scuba divers, and archaeologists, wherever you are.
Caller for real.
Good morning, Steve. What's up, mountain people in them? Holler, you see.
Hey, Junior.
Morning, astronauts ain't listening either.
Yeah, now we haven't dedicated anything to them yet, Junior. I do the dedication. Don't step on the bit. Stay in your place. You get your ass whooped about these jokes.
I see, dog. I see.
Yeah. Don't jump a joke, Junior.
Oh, sorry.
Is he joke jumping? Man? Was he joke jumping?
Yeah, joke jumping. What up, Jay?
A mountain man, an archaeologist, and a scuba diver walked into the bar. The bartender said, "Y'all need to get out of here with that bull, because I don't know none of y'all. Get the hell out of here."
Nephew Tommy.
Really?
Hey, top of the morning, mountain people. Listen to the story about a man named Jed. Yes, sir, mountain people.
Okay, here's a question I have to start the day off. Shirley, if you were not
Steve.
doing radio, what job would you love to have?
Oh, that's easy. I'd be a singer.
Let me hear
You
it.
really have to ask?
Let me hear it.
Jay.
Let me hear it.
Jim.
Sing. Shirley. Sing, Shirley.
Song.
Me. I'll do some Whitney for you. I'll do some Whitney.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
Carla, what would you want to be?
Right in the middle of it.
Yeah, Carla.
Lord.
Carla, if you wasn't doing radio, what would you want to be?
I think I would want to work in television.
Shirley, you're going to be in radio the rest of your life. I can promise you that. Yeah.
We really watched the hologram business right here.
She's still on that.
Thank you.
Boo! Ain't nobody thank you.
All your notes are sticky notes.
Sad.
Yeah.
I hear the hate. It's okay.
Television? Junior?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes,
I want to be an NFL running back. That's what I want to be.
Wow.
I can see that, Junior.
I can see that. Yeah,
I want to play.
I could see that. Jay, what would you be?
Video porn man. Yes, Lord. That's what I want.
Come on,
Video
Jay. You better work right there.
Video porn.
Here's going to be a good one. Tommy, what you want to be?
Chippendales, baby. Chippendales. I wear nothing. Yes.
My singer is looking real good to you right about now, isn't it? Uh-huh.
Yeah.
No,
A TV job. You can give me one of
Chippendales.
those, Steve.
Coming up at 32 minutes after the hour, we're going to run that prank back right after this. You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show. All right, it is time now to start your morning off with the nephew and run that prank back. What you got for us, Neff?
A wedding with Butcher. Cat dog, if you would.
Hello, I'm trying to reach Alan. This is he. Hey, Alan, how you doing? This is Butchie, man. Butchie? Yeah. You was at the cookout the other day with the family. I'm Christian's cousin. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. You was at the cookout the other day. I wanted to reach out to you. I know the wedding is in the next 2 weeks, right? Yeah. It's okay. Like 2.5. Yeah. Yeah. You ready for that? Hell yeah. Okay. Well, hey, man, I got a little bit of a problem that, that we kind of wanted to call you about, because the family got together and had a little meeting, and what the deal is this here. I know you excited and want to marry my cousin, and she kind of excited, too, about the whole thing. But, the family members, we got together and decided that for right now, we finna call the wedding off for right now.
What you talking about? What you talking about? Calling the wedding off?
Well, see, you know, everybody think you cool and all, and, you know, we real passionate, man, about, you know, people marrying into our family or whatever. Like, you know, the gathering the other day, you know, that was a potluck thing. Everybody brings something, right?
Hold on. Kristen ain't never told me no like that.
About what?
About something about not getting no married.
Okay, well, see, right here, like I say, this is what the family done decided on.
I don't give a what the family decided on.
Okay, see, that's what I'm trying to tell you. See, we're a real close-knit family, and it's like this here. See, first of all, let me get you to understand this here. You talking to Butchie right now, all right? See, here's the deal. You know, we done decided that the wedding ain't finna happen in 2 weeks. Until, like, when we had the potluck barbecue, everybody bring something. Why you ain't bring nothing?
What you talking about? I'm paying for wedding.
Oh, that's what you finna throw up in our face, that you paying for the wedding?
Hell yeah. What was I supposed to bring?
Hey, man, everybody brings something when we have a potluck. You know, everybody brings something and contribute to the function or the event that's going on. You know, if you to walk up in there and not have nothing, that let us know what kind of person you going to be in the family. We can't have that.
Hold on. Who is this again?
This Butchie right here.
I don't know no Butchie. Look, I came to the family gathering picnic. I came there, showed up, loving on all y'all, telling you how great this was going to be. And now you telling me I can't marry Kristen? Is that what telling me?
Hey, man, the family done already voted, and when the family vote, dog, that's it.
I ain't marrying the family.
You marrying my cousin Kristen. That's what you trying to do, and you ain't finna marry her.
Look, don't be calling up to my job talking no like this. I'm already on hot from today with some bull my supervisor done pulled. Do not come calling me with no bull.
Hey, man, let me tell you this here. Until we can decide that you good for Christian, until we can decide that, you know, you can handle being married to her and you come correct as a family member, and if you going to come to potlucks, then you bring a pot. You ain't bring nothing.
I ain't got to bring nothing. I'm paying for this wedding. I don't give a what y'all say. All that money I done dropped for this, I bought 2 bottles of wine to it.
You bought, I ain't seen no wine.
I don't care if you got that wine or not. I saw her mama drinking it.
Okay, well, I ain't getting no wine. I don't remember nobody bringing no wine. See, Butchie normally see everything that go on.
I got class. I don't know what you talking about. Butchie, whatever. I brought some wine. Her mama was drinking it, and I ain't playing that. This wedding going down. I done spent over $23,000 on this.
Hey, man, I done already told you that the family done voted on that the wedding ain't
I don't give a what the family voted on. I done paid for this. I ain't heard nothing from Kristen about this.
Kristen might not know what we done voted on. We make decisions sometimes for everybody. You understand?
That don't include me.
We'll let Kristen know that we finna stop the wedding. I'm just calling to let you know before I even tell her what's up.
You trying to tell me Kristen don't even know?
Nah, we ain't told her that we don't agree with you yet and that we gonna stop the wedding. We ain't told her that.
Man, get out of here. I done paid all this money for this, man. Y'all ain't stopping.
Hey, man, I done already told you what we doing, all right? I'm not finna continue to go back and forth with you.
You better get off my phone raising your voice at me. I don't know who the hell you
I tell you what, let me say this to you. I don't care if I got to bust up in that church and stop this wedding, because you done went against what we done said, whatever I got to do.
I don't know who you with. I wish your would try to stop this wedding. Look, we can handle this right now. I can get off of work. I'm already going through some bull, and I'm already on fire. I will come there and bust your right now.
I don't know. You know what? See, when she was going with Nigel, Nigel ain't act like this.
Hey, what the I don't know you didn't bring that up. Me and that done already have, don't even bring that name up in me.
Hey, man, I'm just keeping it real with you. Nigel ain't act like this here.
That we done have words, and if that want to come and bust up in there too, he get dealt with just like that too.
Hey, man, all I'm just trying to say is the whole family, 100%.
All that, I don't want to hear nothing about this no more. Tell me where to be, and we can deal with this right now.
I'm just letting you know the family done voted. The family done already agreed on it. Now, what we'll do, we'll push the wedding back and then give us time to reevaluate you.
Reevaluate me? I don't need no evaluation from y'all. Me and Krista get married, I done put some money on this.
All I know is the wedding ain't happening.
The wedding is happening. Not after I done paid for all this. You on some bull. You, the family, we gonna get married in 2.5 weeks, and y'all if y'all don't come, and if y'all come up in that, y'all gonna get dealt with straight up. Bring that.
I'm trying. Hello. Hey, man, I'm trying to tell you, man. Right now, the family don't want you in the family right now.
I don't give a about y'all. I ain't in love with y'all. I'm marrying Kristen, and I can give a if I see y'all ever again.
Oh, I'm gonna tell you this here. The family voted on one more thing. You need to go on know that while we at it.
This ain't no damn democracy. We getting married. That is between her and I. And if y'all don't want to be there, jump off in the ditch. Y'all.
There's one more thing we done voted on.
What the else you done voted on?
We voted on this. This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Christian's entire family got me to prank phone call you.
Y'all some. I'm still when they come to the wedding. You Tommy. I don't put all that money out like that. I was like, no, sir.
I got one more thing I got to ask you, dog. What is the baddest, and I mean the baddest, radio show in the land?
Ooh. The Steve Harvey Morning Show, baby. Tommy, I'm being real with you, man. Somebody gonna you up.
We ain't got to praise it up in here. I'll be back in another hour. You ain't got to give me no praise. I already know it's stupid.
Thank you, nephew. Coming up next, it is Ask the CLO, our Chief Love Officer, Steve Harvey, back in the building.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, time now for Ask the CLO. Chief Love Officer Steve Harvey is here. This one is from Johnny in Memphis. Johnny writes, I must be the biggest fool on the planet. The other night, I got a hotel room with a married woman, and she said she was hungry, so she ordered food. I took a shower and put all of my belongings on the nightstand. When I was taking a shower, she yelled that she was going down to get the food. She left and took all of my cash and jewelry, and she blocked my calls. I don't care about the money, but my deceased wife bought the necklace, and I want it back. Should I stop by her house and get it?
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, dog. Let's go over this. You were in a hotel room with a married woman.
Mm-hmm.
With your deceased wife necklace on, she bought you. You went in their bathroom. She stole everything, told you she was going downstairs to get the food. Mm-hmm. You come out and the necklace gone. You want to go over to married woman's house to get your necklace back.
He's big, man.
Hey, dog, your wife already deceased.
You don't want to join her?
You want to see her?
Well, what is you trying to do, dog? You miss her?
Uh-huh.
So you want to go over there? Boy, listen to me. Deal with her later on, but you cannot go to that house. Now, you can contact her at her job and say, hey, listen, here's the deal. All I want is the necklace back, or your husband gonna know everything. But I just want the necklace back.
All right.
But since you bringing stuff back over here, though, I'm gonna need my money too, though. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna need my money.
Care about that.
Or your husband. Yeah, I know he don't care about it, but since you bring this necklace back, your husband gonna know everything.
All right, moving on. Sandra says, I'm 47 years old, married and sleeping with my gynecologist. We had sex a few times in his office, but I'm worried because he's not a savvy cheater. He touches me and kisses on me in the elevator, and I warned him about cameras being all over the place. His receptionist has started giving me the evil eye, and she's short with me now. He said not to pay her any mind, but I'm scared of her. Should I ask her what her problem is?
You already know what the problem is. You a woman. You already know. Y'all women. You know why she's short with you and giving you the evil eye. What you gonna ask her? Is there something wrong? Yes, there's something wrong. You in the office like I the one got to go in there and clean up.
Okay.
All this extra paper in the trash can.
The examining room is going down. Is there?
Yeah.
She said in his office in her guy.
All this extra paper in the trash. What is she using all them sheets for?
Oh no!
Because she's married. But then she said she's scared of her. What is that about? She's scared of her and she wants to step to her?
The girlhood. You gonna step to her and do what?
You gotta leave that woman alone.
Girl, you finna get slapped all into you gonna get slapped back into the elevator.
All right. Cree in Tampa says, I'm dating a great man that's a single father to 3 boys, and I love them dearly. But they are all so gross, including my boyfriend. Their house always smells like a dirty clothes hamper, and they always miss the toilet bowl, so I have to squat when I use it. They constantly pass gas, and they love to come around me and do it, then run away laughing. It's all fun and games daily. Is it okay to set boundaries with the boys since their dad won't?
I mean, I don't know what you're going to do at their house. Does she live there, Shirley?
No, she doesn't live there.
You're visiting. It's all dudes. They trifling.
You need a new
Really?
group of guys.
Yeah. But, I mean, look, they're missing the toilet. They going to do that. Now, I don't understand how nobody picking up this seat, though. But that's a guy thing, too, sometimes. They're young. Why don't you break up with him?
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, that's a good fun.
Leave the nasty.
Yes.
I don't know what else to tell you.
Camper house.
Yeah.
She can't talk to him about it.
She says she loves them dearly. She just wants
Anybody
to set some
can't be
boundaries.
straight call and leave them alone.
Oh.
Well, I understand what she said. She
Yeah,
could
she
have a
wants
talk
to
to
set some
him. I mean, look, she could put her foot down.
Mm-hmm.
You're a woman. You can get, this is going to stop.
Yeah, all this nasty.
Now, if I'm going to come over here and y'all enjoying all this cooking and stuff, you're going to have to do better.
Yeah, clean
And
up.
if they care about you, they're going to make an effort.
Yeah.
Get some Febreze.
Quit cooking gassy food, too. So you can pull back on that.
These boys must be young.
Man.
All right. Moving on, Steve, CLO. Kiara in Shreveport says, I got a call from a female saying she had sex with my boyfriend multiple times in the back of his Camry. He was right there, so I let him hear the call. He said it was the crazy girl that works at the car wash, and she always flirts with him, but he thinks something is not quite right with her mentally. He said I should go to the car wash and see for myself. Did he make all of this up to throw me off? Should I go down to the car wash?
He got you thinking about going down to that car wash, though, don't he? My dog.
I knew you'd be proud
Handle
of
your
Steve.
business. I likes that one. That's the crazy ass girl down at the car wash. I don't know what she tripping, man. You need to go down there and see for yourself. Now, two things is gonna happen.
What?
Two things can happen. You can go down there to the car wash.
Okay.
And you could discover that it ain't no girl work at the car wash at all. Because that's why he invited you down to the car wash.
Okay.
But now you do have to explain how this girl got whose ever phone number she called, and how they know how to put you together with her.
Work your lie now.
So now this lie's got to have levels. It's called level line. You got to get
level
good
lying.
Level up.
We'll talk about that later.
On that level lies.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve. Jay and Junior are here with some pointers for people. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So no matter what you're into, whether it's drinking alcohol or smoking legally now, this is how you know when you've had enough and it's time to what? Put it down. Yeah.
It's time to put it down.
All right, Jay, go ahead.
Okay. When you got your light on your phone, your light is on your phone, and you're looking for your phone. It's time to put it down.
Yeah. Yeah, that's absolutely true. It's in your hand.
Junior, you got one?
Yeah, and all mine is real. And I don't care if he is listening this morning, but this is what he gonna stop. Look here. If you steady drinking OE, but every time you hear a police siren, you grab me, put the OE down. You don't need to drink this no more. I'm tired of tearing my clothes up every time police go by. I'm not finna sit here and do this with you, Uncle Jay. He know who he is. No, every time I call, no, put it down.
It's 3:00 in the morning. You throwing out a turkey to make Thanksgiving dinner, and it ain't even Thanksgiving. It's time to put it down. It is time.
What? It's just Tuesday?
Throwing out a turkey to make
Tuesday.
Yeah. It's just Tuesday. He got another one. If you say what, in the conversation more than 5 times,
what?
It's time to put it down.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, you're right.
What about what?
What? What? Huh? I got one. Here we go.
I'm good.
Here you go. How about this, Steve? If you like what you smoking on both ends. It's time to put it down, man.
You light it on both ends.
Yeah.
Cool. You got one up?
No,
Okay.
Go ahead. Dude.
Hey, let me tell you something. If I come over your house and I walk upstairs and you playing PlayStation and you got the headphones on, dog, whatever you is, you doing, it's time to put that down. You 50, dog.
All right.
Who the hell is you talking to with headsets on? With a PlayStation controller in your hand? The hell is you smoking?
I got one for you.
I told you he was gonna get in.
I've been in. Now I know what you're talking about.
Get in.
This happened with a friend of mine. If you driving, and we done sat at this light and it done changed green 3 times, we still there. But staring at the windshield. You get time for you to put it down, though.
It's time to put it down. I got one. All right, you decide to bake a cake, and you waiting for the cake to be done. You got all the ingredients in the pan, but what you did was you stuck it in the dishwasher, and you waiting. Time to put it down.
Time to put it down.
The oven's over there.
You don't need no more.
I got one. If you done got hungry and you done decided you want some pinto beans and you soaking them and you just get a spoon and sit down and start eating them while they soaking. Dog,
Time to put that down.
you got to quit smoking.
You got to.
Wrong pinto.
You got
Go
to.
ahead, Junior. Go ahead.
Let me tell you something, dog. I'm telling you something right now. If you come out the bathroom and your bath towel don't make it to the other side, and you come out talking about, hey, somebody called me. Hey, man, it's time to put it down. Your stomach don't need to be that damn big.
Okay.
We can't see this.
It's time. All right. You get to work. You get to work. You have to go to the restroom and you find out you got on 3 pair of underwear. It's time.
What happened there?
I don't know. But you got 3 pair of drawers on. But you told somebody this information.
I got one for you.
Okay.
If you live in Chicago, and it's 1 below 0,
Ooh, that's cold. Yes.
and you standing outside with the cigarette smokers, and all them is smoking a cigarette, but you smoking your own. You doing weed instead of a cigarette. You got to quit now, dog.
It's time to put that down.
Yeah, it's time. It's time.
Yeah. I tell you what. If every time I'm sitting along with you, and you say, "You hear that?" hey, now I can't watch the game and figure out what the hell your ass listening to. You scared the hell horrible.
Now I got to be paranoid with you.
With you. Oh, you hear that?
All right. You get hungry. You say you hungry, and you come back out the kitchen, and you eat macaroni straight out the box. Straight out the box.
Right.
It goes with those pinto beans from earlier.
If you done pop some popcorn in the microwave,
that's good.
open it up hot, ate all the popcorn, and you now trying to down them kernels that's left, them unpopped seeds, you just over there dealing with it.
Wow.
You too much.
Yeah, that's way.
That's way too much.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm telling you this right now. I'm sick of my uncle because he keep doing this, but I'm telling you, you got to put this down. If I come over there and I see you in the front yard, and you and your pit bull the same weight, both y'all 125, dog, you got to put this down. You and your dog ain't scared nobody. Cut all these hard poses out, because ain't nobody scared. Your dog leading you.
All right. If you stand in the middle of your room and you looking at a light bulb and you say, "The sun is bright today."
Time for you to put that down.
Ooh, it's time.
It's time to put it down.
All right, thank you guys. That was good. Time to put it down.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, time now, guys, for a round of Would You Rather. Would you rather mow your own lawn for 1 year, or would you rather live in... Huh?
B.
He said
B? Okay. Or would you rather live in a 400-square-foot house for 30 days?
Oh, well, I'm just going to do B. I'm in
Back
there now.
to A.
I'm going to do B.
Yeah, because I know you don't like tiny houses.
Dude, but you're talking about mowing for a year, though.
A whole year. Your own lawn, though. Your own
I'll take
lawn.
that 30 day.
Yeah.
Take the house with you.
For 30 days.
You're going to have a lot of bruises on your head because you're going to bump everything. You're going to bump your head, your knee. You're going to be messed up now for 30.
You talking about Steve, right?
Yeah, every time he turn around,
okay.
boom, boom.
I'm going to have trouble using the bathroom that close to the kitchen. That's going to be my problem.
You're going to have a problem getting in and out of it.
Yeah, I'm going to have to burn a bed sheet while I'm using the bathroom so we can not have this over here by the kitchen, because I'm telling you right now, I'm going to have to start a fire every time I go to the bathroom in that little tiny house. Yeah. We got to get some soot in here or something.
Yeah. I got you.
All right, moving on. Tommy, since you brought it up, would you rather be 5'5" and a billionaire,
B.
or 6'4" and just earn, 5 figures annually?
I don't know. I'm going to go 5'5".
5.
I'll take that 5'5". I'm good.
5.
Is it 5 figures or 6 figures?
5
He
figures.
said billion. Oh, you talking about the other guy?
Yeah, would you rather be 5'5" and a billionaire, or would you rather be 6'4" and earn 5 figures annually?
No, I'm going to go with 5'5". Because when I stand on my wallet, I'm taller than the rest of the world.
Yeah.
I'm trying to tell you.
How about 6 figures? Would that
No,
help?
I'm still going with that 5'5". I ain't got no problem with this 5'5". I got no problem with it.
Yeah.
Not with
Go
them
with
big.
5'5".
Shouldn't.
Yeah. Let's go with the 5'5".
Wait, what?
Shouldn't. It is what it is.
Don't be in
They
denial.
have to deal with it. Me personally, I have a problem with it. I'm going to be 6'4", give me them 6 figures, and let me try to flip it. I'm not finna do this 5'5".
Thinking like a millionaire,
I'm
Steve.
Yeah.
I'm not finna try to explain myself to everybody I meet.
Why you so
Nah, I
short?
just got an attitude. What you looking at?
All right, here's one quick
What the
one.
hell y'all keep staring at me for? Because you 5'5".
All right, more of this crazy, ignorant show. Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, so Steve, your boy J. Anthony Brown is here, and I don't know if you knew this, but he has another new book out, and this one's called Signs That Tell You're About to Get Dumped.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
So, come on,
Well,
Jay.
Steve, I know. How many books have you written, Steve? 4. 3.
But you've
You got
already
3.
caught me.
No, I'm trying to. I'm trying to catch up with you and write books, and the days I'm not here, I'm up writing. I'm writing. I'm writing books.
Okay.
When I'm not here, I'm writing. So this new book,
Yeah.
it's called Signs You Might Be About to Get Dumped.
Okay.
Chapter 1, this is a great chapter. She says she's going on a girl trip, but she ain't packing up but Victoria's Secrets and condoms. She ain't, you need to look into that, okay? She told you she needs to stay late with the kids and work with them with their homework at Starbucks. Whatever. Yeah, well, don't give me that.
What's the name of your book again?
Signs you about to get dumped.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
A clear
All right,
sign.
you over to the house. Y'all chilling. You find a man's jacket at the house. It's 8 sizes too big, but she say it's for you. Yeah, whatever.
That's a big dude, though. That's a big dude been coming through.
You about to get dumped.
You about to get dumped. She in the kitchen cooking ribs, chicken, turkey meat for her mama. Now you know damn well her mama's a vegetarian. Come on, what's up with that? You know that.
Now,
Come on, don't try to play me like that. Do you see stupid written on my face? You about to get dumped, partner.
This is Jay's new book. Signs.
She tell you, she say, baby, I'm going to be going to a baby shower, but it start at 11 o'clock at night, and they ask us all to wear sequin dresses. So, but I'll be back. So, all right, it start at 11 at night. Do I look like a fool to you?
Love his book.
Look at me. Take a good look. Do I look stupid? Yeah, she been out all day long. It's 11 o'clock at night. Here she come traipsing in 11:30, around quarter to 12. You sitting there waiting. Traipsing in, right? And she smell like Old Spice. Man, what's going on?
Boy, your ass got some time on your hands.
Yeah, he been thinking, right?
Chapter 9. Chapter 9. I'm writing.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, y'all getting busy, right? And you see about 4 or 5 freak moves you ain't never seen before. You're like, whoa. When you been doing that? What
He is crazy. I know.
You tell me something. When you start doing that, hanging off the ceiling fan and stuff like that, what you doing that with? Where that come from? All right, y'all laying in bed, right? It's just chapter, let me see. This chapter 13. This is a good chapter. You hear a ringtone. Chapter 13, you hear a ringtone. And they go, boom, 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 boom. That's the ringtone, right? Boom, 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 boom. And she just let it ring.
Wait, what's show you right.
I tell you, that's Jake from State Farm. Get out of here. You ain't fooling no damn body.
What are you wearing, Jake?
The insurance man?
Yeah. Oh, that's Jake from State Farm. It's been 4 months, right? You about to get done. This is a good book. Signs to tell when you about to get. It's been 4 months, and y'all ain't done nothing. She said, it's been 4 months. It's for 4 months. You must think I'm stupid. Don't nobody for 4 damn months. Get out of here. Do I look stupid to you?
These mouth noises. I know. Raspberries and things.
Book will be out shortly. I'll tell you how to get done.
All right, Jay, we can't wait to get it. It'll be on the bestseller list, we're sure. Coming up next, the nephew with today's prank phone call. Coming up right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, right about 4 minutes after, it's my strawberry letter for today. Subject, I'm stressed out in my classroom. But right now, the nephew is in the building with today's prank phone call. What you got for us today, Nev?
Well, Shirley, a lot of parents hate to hear it. Some of them get the call, it happens sometimes. Your son didn't make the team. I'm going to say it again. Your son didn't make the team. Let's go, cat dog.
Hello.
Hello, I'm trying to reach Miss Lydia.
This is she. Master's calling.
This is Coach Watkins up at the school. How are you?
Hey, Coach Watkins, I'm fine. What can I do for you?
Listen, we've had Malik out for the last week and a half. He's been coming to practice here at the junior high school, and wanted to reach out and give you a call about everything that's going on.
Oh, yeah. Well, I know he's really excited. He can't wait to start the season. He's ready. We're working all summer.
Well, you know what? I'll be honest with you. He's a great kid, and he's got a good heart, and he's really, really, really trying to produce as much as possible.
Well, he loves the game, and he's been playing since he was a little kid. He loves it.
Yeah. This is the 7th grade. This is the first time some of these kids have played organized football, and this is the first time playing school football. And it's a big transition that if you've been playing Little League ball or Pop Warner or whatever you want to call it, it's a big difference and a big transition to go from one to the other. You understand?
Yeah, I do understand. But Malik has been working really hard. Yeah, so he's ready.
Well, let me say this. My main reason for calling you is letting you know that Malik, as of right now, is not going to be able to make the cut as far as
what you say?
Well, he's not going to be able to make the cut as far as being on the team for this year. Now, I got.
Wait a minute. You said Malik. Wait. You said that Malik is not going to be able to make the team. You talking about my son? He's not going to make the team.
He's a great kid. You know, he's a great kid.
I know he's a great kid, but. Wait a minute. Now, he didn't play Pop Warner, and he was a starting quarterback. So what are you talking about? He's not going to make the team this year. He was the best they had out on that squad.
Okay, and you know what? I've heard a lot about him. I heard he did a great job.
Heard about him? Wait a minute. Have you seen his stats? 20 touchdowns in the season?
I understand.
What other kids is out there doing that?
But you know what? But right now we got a lot of different kids that are coming into this particular school. So, you know, the competition has gone greater and greater than what we could possibly understand.
Wait a minute. This is 7th grade. First of all, everybody makes the team. Nobody gets cut in the first place. You got an A team and a B team. So you telling me my baby ain't made none of them teams?
Right now, Miss Lydia, Malik, like I said, Malik is a great kid. I like it.
I know what Malik is. I know that he's a great kid, and he's a ball player. Now, I make sure of that. So don't come telling me that he's not good enough to make the cut on this 7th grade team.
Well,
don't come telling me first of all, who is the quarterback? You tell me what's going on. Who is the quarterback?
Well, actually, right now, my son is the quarterback.
Your son?
Now my son hasn't played yet, but my son is actually the quarterback. He hasn't done any Pop Warner or anything, but he really has what it takes to be the quarterback.
He's never played football before. He's never played organized football. But he is going to be the quarterback for the 7th grade team. Is that what you're telling me?
Well, yeah, my son is actually starting quarterback, but that's neither here nor there.
But my son don't make the team, and my son scored 20 touchdowns. 20 touchdowns. Is that what you're telling me? Oh, hell no. This is I'm calling up to that school tomorrow. I will be up there tomorrow.
Well, let me explain something. What I think, Miss Lydia,
no. I don't know what this is. It's nepotism or whatever the you got going on around here, but hell no. My son ain't made the squad. Hell no. It's going to be smoking the city tomorrow when I get up there. You watch.
Miss Lydia, what I want to say is this. If your son would take a year off and try to get himself together and get his fundamentals together, I believe that he'll probably be a greater football player when he gets to be headed to the 8th grade.
He was the rising star last year. What you talking about his fundamentals together? Your son ain't never even played this.
Well, you know what? I've worked with my son, and it's a little awkward for me to try to talk about what my son has done.
Hell yeah, it's going to be hard for you to talk about because you don't know what your son has done because ain't nobody ever seen your son. You just got this dream, probably something that you ain't did. You want to live vicariously through him. Hell no.
That is not it.
My kids
that is not it. Now, I played football in school. I played in high school, and let me say this. I'm trying to do the best that I can and the best of my ability to make sure that everybody gets a good and fair shot at what's going on.
A fair shot, but he don't get to play. So what about Malik? Malik don't get no fair shot?
I think Malik don't get to play? He'll work out to be a better...
That's some bull. Say that to them other mothers. That's some bull. I guarantee you this, my son will be starting this year. I guarantee you this. You don't want none of this.
Okay, right now, all I can say is I need Malik to actually bring his cleats back because my son's going to need him to play in.
What? How about them cleats? Your son ain't getting your son running down that field, he going to run barefoot. He ain't getting mine. Nothing.
Ma'am, from my records understanding is that the cleats actually came from
the school.
That's what I'm
understanding. Your records
understanding.
the one that told you that my son can't play. Your records ain't ain't nobody thinking about your records. You, your mama, and the day she bust your
Ma'am, I'm not going to sit here and go back and forth with you. All I'm trying to say is this, is that Malik is going to...
my son ain't about to do You start looking for a new job. Get your resume together.
Hey, you know what, ma'am? I'm not going to go back and forth. I got one more thing I need to say to you.
You ain't got nothing else to say to me. My son will be playing, and I'll be up there tomorrow.
I have one more thing I need to say to you. Are you listening?
Only thing you need to tell me is who I need to talk to tomorrow. Now, who?
I'll let you know that as soon as I tell you this. Are you listening?
I'm listening. What?
This is nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Your sister Ina got me to prank phone call you.
What? What the
Hello?
I'll be dead.
Lydia.
I know, I'm going to kick that. Man, I thought y'all was really calling. You got me out hot in here.
Hey,
Woo!
You finna go down to the school and you finna whoop everybody at the school, wasn't you?
Baby, it was going down.
Oh, man, I got something to ask you. What is the baddest, and I mean the baddest, radio show in the land?
The Steve Harvey Morning Show. Oh, Lord.
I loved her.
That one right now is in my new top 3.
Yeah, I loved her.
You need to get your resume together because you're going to need work. Yeah. I ain't been doing.
You trying to live vicariously through him, could you?
Man.
Because you ain't sugar honey iced tea.
Did not run down this sideline at all.
But bring his cleats,
bring
though.
them cleats.
What?
Oh, man.
What?
Every parent of a student athlete is hollering.
Oh, man, everybody.
Oh, yeah. Everybody hollering at
If
that
you
one.
involved with your kids' sports, man, you know exactly what that
Winning
is.
touchdowns last year, and he ain't make the team.
He was the rising star.
Who is your boy? Oh, this some of that nepotism bull. Okay.
Yes, she did say it. Yeah. Tommy, I just don't know how you think of this stuff. It's so
Tommy,
crazy.
Oh, my God.
Tommy, that one right there, that's in my new top 3.
Yeah.
Oh,
New
man.
top 3.
Oh,
Mama had you.
Big ups to all the coaches that's coaching all of our children. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all, man. We put our kids in y'all's hands, and y'all try to make athletes out of them. So we
damn that. If you don't play mine, I'm the lady on the phone.
All right. Great one, King of Pranks. All right. Thank you, nephew. Coming up next, Strawberry Letter. Subject, I'm stressed out in my classroom. We'll find out why right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Time now for today's Strawberry Letter. And if you need advice on relationships, if you need advice on sex, on dating, on work, on parenting, and more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to Steve Harvey FM and click Submit Strawberry Letter. We could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one right here, right now. That's right.
Buckle up. Hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is from the smart man. Strawberry Letter.
Who's that? All right. Subject, I'm stressed out in my classroom. Dear Steve and Shirley, I am a 32-year-old man, and I just started a job teaching adults that are getting a GED. I'm loving it so far, but I need advice on how to handle a very aggressive female student in her early 60s. At the end of one of my lectures, she approached me and asked what gym I go to because I have a very nice body. I blushed and didn't know what to say. She winked at me and left. Another day, she showed up to class in a very revealing outfit and said she was going out afterwards with her girls and invited me to join them because she was looking for a young guy who could keep up with her on the dance floor. I told her I don't have a lot of time for that, but the truth is she scares the heck out of me. The next day, she came to class with a bag of cherries. She said they were from a tree in her backyard, and for fun, she likes to tie the cherry stems in knots with her tongue, and she asked me if I would like to watch her do it. She said it was a gift for me being such a good teacher, and then she told me to pick the darkest cherries because they have the sweetest juice. Then she winked at me again and left.
I'm an Asian guy and she's a dark brown woman, so I hope she won't think it's a race thing when I firmly reject her and tell her that she's being inappropriate. I can't risk any rumors of impropriety at work, and she's old enough to be my mother, so she does not turn me on at all. How can I stop her from acting out and making these comments without upsetting her? I get very stressed out knowing she's coming to class. You should see her. Please help me. Well, I got to say, first of all, it's a great service you're providing. So thank you for that, teaching adults GED. That's great. Thank you. As for your very aggressive and way over the top cougar student, yeah, she's out of order. She's out of line. And you know what? If it were the other way around, where an older man was harassing his young student, this letter would take a whole nother turn. So you're going to have to do what you have to do here. You don't want to get in trouble for impropriety, like you say. She doesn't turn you on. She's being very inappropriate as a student. Either you're going to have to be firm with her in no uncertain terms. You will not tolerate that in your classroom. If she continues, you're going to have to ask her to leave. You can ignore her. Every time she does anything, simply ignore her. But because she's so aggressive, I think you need to firmly sit her down and tell her she's out of order. The revealing outfits, the cherries, the innuendos with the darker the berry, the sweeter the juice, and all of that. There's no place for it in your classroom, and if she doesn't stop, you're going to have to ask her to leave. Simple as that. And that's what I think you should do. All right, Steve?
Well, y'all pray for me. Here I go.
No, you finna mess this up. Come on. I can't wait.
32-year-old man started the job teaching adults that's getting a GED. I love it, but I've got a problem. I got this aggressive female student in her early 60s. And at the end of one of the classes, she came to me and asked me what gym he go to. You know, cause you got a nice body. You blushed. You ain't know what to say. She winked at you and then she left. Then she saw it one day with a revealing outfit on, said she was going to go out afterwards with her girls and invited me to join them because she's looking for a young guy who can keep up with her on the dance floor. Let's stop. Let's break this down for a minute. She in her 60s. How hard is it going to be to keep up with her on this damn dance floor? How hard is her ass dancing? I'm 60 and I can tell you right now, I'm 62. I just like that little back and forward move. To the side, to the side. That's all I got for you. She ain't out there break dancing, spinning on her head, running man, all that cabbage patch.
Running man.
No, she just standing there with her old ass going from side to side. So you should have went. Now, then I told her you don't have a lot of time for that. But the truth is, she scared the hell out you. Now here she make a move. Now she come to class, got this bag of cherries. She said they from a tree in her backyard. Now, let me tell you something about old people. Old people like picking stuff and giving it away. I'm surprised she didn't can nothing for you.
My grandma
So it starts with just picking something. Then she gonna can something for you. Then she gonna go down the basement and come out with she gonna have some preserves for you.
Wow.
Then she gonna fry you some skillet corn and bring it to work. That's how it starts. Old people always want to give you something to eat. All right? Now she got this bag of cherries. And she said for fun, she like to tie the cherry stems in knots with her tongue and asked me if you wanted to watch her. She's too old for this.
Yes.
You know, you watch a girl when she 20, 30 tying a stem with her tongue. It's exciting. When you 60-something, you can tie a stem with your tongue, people be going, what is your old ass doing? You need to get that stem out your mouth before you mess around and choke yourself. When I come back, I'm going to give you the rest of it because I know what's wrong. And I'm going to tell you how to handle this.
All right, Steve, we'll have part 2 of your response coming up at 23 after the hour. Subject of today's Strawberry Letter, I'm stressed out in the classroom, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, come on, let's recap today's Strawberry Letter
All right.
subject. I'm stressed out in my classroom.
32-year-old dude teaching adults how to get their GED is uncomfortable because this 60-year-old woman is hitting on him. She want to get at him and invited her to dance. He said he didn't want to go. She needed a young man to keep up with her. She in her 60s. You could have went. 60-year-old people can't dance that long, dog. I can tell you that my damn self. 1 or 2 dances, they go sit down. She got to take her shoes off, everything. I told her I ain't never have time for that. And you don't like her because she scared you. Then she bought this bag of cherries and said she pick them from a tree. I just tried to remind you last time. Old people like to pick stuff and give it away. Flowers, cotton, cherries, apples. Like I said, I'm surprised she didn't can nothing for you and offer you some preserves. But if you keep on, though, your ass gonna get a sweater made. You can believe that, because knitting is next. She said it was a gift for me for being, she asked you, first of all, she tied these stems with her tongue, too. And then she asked you if you wanted to watch her do it. That's not exciting, watching a 60-year-old woman tie a stem with her tongue. Because, she keep pushing her tongue up against the roof of her mouth trying to tie that stem, push them damn dentures out, and it's going to throw the whole thing off. She said it was a gift for me for being such a good teacher. Well, you don't have your GED yet, lady. So I don't know how good a damn teacher he is. And then she told you to pick the darkest cherries because we had the sweetest juice. And she winked and left again. Now, I'm an Asian guy and she's a dark brown woman. Okay, so let me hip you to something culturally. When she told you to pick the darkest cherries because they had the sweetest juice, that comes from the saying, the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. She being a very chocolate brown woman, it's a suggestion that she's juicy. That's all that means. So now, because you're an Asian guy, she's a dark brown woman, you don't want her to think it's a race thing when you firmly reject her and tell her that she's being inappropriate. Now, let me tell you what might happen to you here. When you reject her, she old, and she's 62. You might get your ass slapped. You just might. I ain't promising it, but you might. Yeah. She sound a little tough now. She out picking cherries, climbing trees and stuff in the backyard.
Oh, really?
She go dancing. She might be in some kind of shape. But you gonna reject her. And because of what? Well, dog, let's talk about this first. How can I stop her from acting out and making these comments? You can't risk any rumors of impropriety at work. Not in these days and times, you can't. Just can't stop her from acting out and making these comments about upsetting her without upsetting her. I'm very stressed out knowing she's coming to class. You should see her. Please help me. Well, we can't see her. But you gotta start saying something slick. You gonna have to hurt her feelings, dog. Cause she's 60 and she real aggressive. And I don't know how I could suggest to you without being offensive.
So don't. So don't go down that road.
Okay, Shirley. Well, I'm not gonna go down that road. But suppose though, I'm just hypothetical.
Okay.
Suppose he just would say to her, he don't like uneducated women.
You did not just say that.
I know you did just
I'm just saying. Suppose he
I have asked.
Suppose, okay, let me see how I could dress this up for you. Maybe if he said, I like to be with someone that I'm equally yoked with.
Okay, that's better. Mm-hmm.
And then she said, well, what do you mean by that? Well, your ass is old and you don't have a high school diploma.
No, he cannot say that.
And I have a college education.
No, he can't say that.
I mean, I'm just trying to share how he can say that they not equally yoked. I'm just trying, what he could do. You need to take all these tight ass clothes off and learn these damn multiples. You need to take all these tight ass clothes off and sit down over here and learn these damn timetables.
Right.
Over here, that's why your ass ain't got no diploma now, tying these cherry stems with your damn tongue. You should have been paying attention in school. You sitting up in the math class tying stems with your tongue. Now, you're too old for this. And sit your fast ass down somewhere, and your stomach is too big for that tight ass dress.
You don't know that.
Well, you're going to have to say something to get her attention.
Yeah.
And take them old ass wedge heels off. And now I don't want no damn crocheted scarf. I'll go out with you if you could tell me the square root of 81.
All right. Thank you, sir. You can email us or Instagram us, guys, with your thoughts on today's Strawberry Letter at Steve Harvey FM. And please don't forget to check out the Strawberry Letter podcast on demand.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It's time for Comedy Roulette. And so here are the subjects, guys. Ready for this? Old player pickup lines. Things your parents said to threaten you.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And this one, things fathers say on their daughter's first date.
Ooh.
Okay.
All right.
Oh,
got it?
Ooh.
We're going to spin the wheel.
Spin the wheel.
All of those.
Oh. It stopped on things fathers say on their daughter's first date. All right, Jay, let's go.
Okay, how about I just whoop your ass before you go out? Just get that out the way, okay? How about I just do that?
Wow. Come on, Junior. Things fathers say on their daughter's first date.
Yeah. Well, what you want your obituary to say? What you want in?
Things fathers say on their daughter's first date.
Hey, little dude. FaceTime me the whole time. Cut it on right now. Cut it on right now.
All right. Thank you, Steve. Things fathers say on their first date. Jay.
Okay, let me check your pockets. You got condoms in your pockets? Because if you do,
Yeah.
If you do,
Things fathers say on their daughter's first date. Junior, what you got?
I just want you to know the hitman name is Harold, okay?
All right. Things fathers say on their daughter's first date, Steve.
Hey, little man, I'm gonna need a hair sample.
Poor guy.
DNA, dog. DNA. Yeah.
Things fathers say on their daughter's first date, Jay.
Okay, you need to tell me where y'all going so I can meet y'all there. All right? Because I'll just tell me where you're headed. I'll meet you there. You can take your car and I'll meet you there. I'll be there. Okay.
All right. Things fathers say on their daughter's first date.
I just want you to know, you might be too young to get life insurance, but get some before you leave this house.
All right. Come on, Steve.
Yeah, make sure your mama and them is the beneficiary.
All right, last one, Steve. Things fathers say on their daughter's first date.
Say, man, put your hands up on this counter so I can cut them off. I'll give them back to you when you come back home.
Wow.
To drive with your teeth, guys. You need to go slow anyway.
That's Comedy Roulette for today. We'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, so Steve, I saw this video on social media recently of a man who was honest about why he ditched women without any explanation, any closure. I know you say men don't do closure, but he said that the woman he ghosted was either too much for him at the time, and that meant to him that he didn't measure up to her. So he was trying to explain and put a button on why, he did what he did in the past. Or was he looking for the path of least resistance here?
No, I think women have to understand something, like I've always told them. I've said, a lot of times when a man break up with you, a woman immediately goes, what's wrong with me? That's not always the case. As a matter of fact, the majority of cases, it's not anything to do with you. It's something wrong with the man. It's just that this brother online admitted that it was him, that he couldn't measure up, that he wasn't ready, that he wasn't the man for the job. And that oftentimes is the case. And the reason men don't give you closure is because most men are not going to admit that. Don't no man want to come to you and go, look, I just ain't man enough. You too much. Some men will do it, but a lot of men have broken up with women and just went, hey, look, it ain't you, it's me. And then that's it.
Yeah, and what does that mean? Yeah.
But it means what this brother was saying. Mm-hmm. You were too much for me. You had some requirements I couldn't live up to. Your standards were too high. I'm not enough man for the woman you are. I can't fill the job application requirements out. I'm not ready for that. I want a woman who's less than you. I need somebody who's just less because you just too much. Now, and then they go on and they find women who are less and try to have a relationship with them. And women get mad because how can he just move on and start another relationship? Maybe he found less.
Yeah. Or what did I do? What did I do? What's wrong with me?
Stop blaming yourself.
What's wrong with me?
Stop blaming yourself. It's
please
not
don't
you.
dim your light. Because a lot of women do that.
Some men don't care about closure. They just move on and let you figure it out on your own.
And that's usually the case because I wrote a chapter, men don't do closure. Because normally we don't. And Tommy's exactly right. The majority of the time we just walk. Yeah. We don't owe you nothing. You work through it out. Mm-hmm. And then a lot of men ain't going to admit to their shortcomings. And then men, we don't feel like it's our obligation. I mean, in truth, what happened to us was we didn't work. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now, we ain't got the good seat. Now, standing here and calling you back to explain why, you know what that's going to lead into?
Yeah.
That's small. No, we not finna have that conversation.
At that moment, when you decide not to do closure and move on, what is going through your mind? What's going through the mind of a man?
What's next?
It's over.
Well,
what's next?
Who behind you? That's what I'm looking for.
Yeah, it's over.
So there's no guilt. There's no remorse.
No, I got to be guilty. We getting out of something that ain't working for me and you.
Yeah.
I'm doing you a favor. I'm getting out of here now because this ain't working. You may think it's working, but all this arguing and all this what I ain't, what you don't do, and where was you and all this here. No. So you ain't got to question me no more, and I ain't got to answer the questions. I'm out.
I'm out.
How about that?
Yeah.
That's it.
Run.
Now, free yourself from having to wonder where I'm at anymore.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Take it off your plate.
And that's really how a man looks at it, and that's a clean way to get out. Because if it's over, it's over. The why, the how come, what happened, why not. We don't really, look, it's over. No matter what I say, you're not going to like the answer. Mm-hmm. So how about just no answer? And that's usually how men look at that too.
Don't we already know why we leaving?
Yeah, of course we know.
Okay, let me ask you this. Did you know when you met the woman, did you already know that she was too much for you, or she was above your pay grade, or, out of your league?
Sometimes the signs don't show up till later.
Yeah. And then you got to understand, y'all fineness clouds our judgment.
Right, say that. All right. Wow, this
was
good. This was good, guys. We'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show coming up at 20 minutes after the hour, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, so Steve, before we left, we were talking about men and they don't do closure, they just move on. And a lot of times it is them, or most times it is them and not the woman. Did you want to add anything to that? You were saying you already knew when you met the woman, perhaps, that it was too much for you.
When we meet a woman, I don't want to say game because every man that meets you is not playing a game, but game on. We now have to see what it's going to take to win you over. Now, if it's a lot, we'll pretend to have a lot, but we can't sustain the pretension. We just can't sustain it. And, you know, like, oh, yeah, I got myself together. I'm holding, I'm strong, I'm dedicated, I'm working. And then when she keeps that pressure up, this is what I'm looking for. This is what, are you still looking for a job? How's the job hunt going? How's the business going? And because women going to ask you, because women want to feel safe. Yeah. And that's an important thing for a woman. She wants to feel safe. And so in you coming along in her life, where's the security in this relationship? So it's not that she's a gold digger or nothing like that. She just wants to feel safe. Now, we've created the term gold digger to keep you out of our pockets and keep you from talking about our money. And women are stupid for falling into that trap. Let me tell you. Because you want to feel safe. And so now, once we find out that these safety questions is going to keep coming, we get nervous and we back out.
Mm-hmm. Good information. We'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show coming up at 33 minutes after, and we'll do a round of Would You Rather right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, time now, guys, for a round of Would You Rather. Would you rather mow your own lawn for 1 year, or would you rather live in... Huh?
B.
He said
B? Okay. Or would you rather live in a 400 square foot house for 30 days?
Oh, well, I'm just going to do B. I'm in
back to A.
I'm going to do B.
Yeah, because I know you don't like tiny houses.
No, but you're talking about mowing for a year, though.
A whole year. Your own lawn, though.
I'll take that 30 days.
Yeah.
Take the house with you.
For 30 days.
Now, you're going to have a lot of bruises on your head because you're going to bump everything. You're going to bump your head, your knee. You're going to be messed up now for 30.
You talking about Steve, right?
Yeah, every time he turn around.
Okay.
Boom, boom.
I'm going to have trouble using the bathroom that close to the kitchen. That's going to be my problem.
You're going to have a problem getting in and out of it.
Yeah, I'm going to have to burn a bed sheet while I'm using the bathroom so we can not have this over here by the kitchen, because I'm telling you right now, I'm going to have to start a fire every time I go to the bathroom in that little tiny house. Yeah. We got to get some soot in here or something. Yeah.
I got you.
All right, moving on. Tommy, since you brought it up, would you rather be 5'5" and a billionaire?
B.
Or 6'4" and just earn, 5 figures annually?
Oh, no. I'm going to go 5'5".
5.
I'll take that 5'5". I'm good.
5.
Is it 5 figures or 6 figures?
5 figures.
You said billion. Oh, you're talking about the other guy.
Yeah. Would you rather be 5'5" and a billionaire, or would you rather be 6'4" and earn 5 figures annually?
No, I'm going to go with 5'5". Because when I stand on my wallet, I'm taller than the rest of the world.
Yeah.
I'm trying to tell you.
How about 6 figures? Would that help?
No, I'm still going with that 5'5". I ain't got no problem with this 5'5". I got no problem with it. Not with them billion.
5'5".
Shouldn't.
Yeah. Just go with the 5'5".
Wait, what?
Shouldn't. It is what it is.
Don't be in
You
denial.
have to deal with it. Me personally, I have a problem with it. I'm going to be 6'4". Give me them 6 figures.
Yeah.
And let me try to flip it. I'm not finna do this 5'5".
Thinking like a millionaire, Steve.
Yeah.
I'm not finna try to explain myself to everybody I meet.
Why you so
Nah,
short?
I just got an attitude. What you looking at?
All right, here's one.
What the hell y'all keep staring at me for? Because you 5'5". Bro.
Come on.
Would you rather have a 6-pack and really nice arms, or would you rather have nice teeth and a great personality?
Say
So
that
as I'm
again.
fat with these teeth? What?
6-pack and really nice arms.
Say it again, Sean. Wait, we're gonna
6-pack
come
and
back
really
do this
nice
one.
arms, or nice teeth and a great personality. That seemed like to be a hard one, so we'll save it for later. Coming up at 49 minutes after the hour, closing remarks.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, here we are, last break of the day on this Monday. And Steve, you have some closing remarks for us, I know.
All right. Listen, today, this morning, before we got on the air, I was talking to Jay Anthony and Junior. We were having a conversation. And they said, man, you should do that for your closing remarks today. So this is based on a conversation we have. We were talking about advancing in life. We were having a conversation about what you are willing to do to advance in life. Are you willing to drop everything? Are you willing to make sacrifices? What are you willing to do to get to where you really want to be? So what we were talking, I was talking about a person that I know that had a decision to make. He has a nice home. He has a good job. And he lives in a certain city right now. He's got a nice home, a good job, and he lives in a certain city. An opportunity was presented to him, but the opportunity was in another city. But if he took this opportunity, he would have a better job, and which would enable him to buy an even nicer home. He didn't do it. As I was talking to my friend about, man, why didn't you do it? He said, hey, man, because I'm comfortable here. I'm all right with this. He said, man, my job is all right. He said, my house is cool, man. It's a little small, but it's cool. And I like living here, man. I got some friends. I got some family here, this city right here. I'm going to just go home and stay here. End of conversation, Steve. I know you're going to try to talk me out of it, but end of conversation. So I stopped talking to him. But when I left him, I was sad, man. I was so sad for this guy. And it never, ever stopped bothering me what he said. He said, I'm okay here. I'm going to just stay here. My job, it's all right, man. This house, it's a little small. But the city, cool. I got some family and friends. It's cool. I know you're going to try to talk me out of it, Steve, but I'm good right here. But that decision he made really bothered me. Because, man, I'll tell you why it troubled me so. Because I said, wow, here's a guy that I know who done looked over the fence with me, man. A dude I grew up with, man. We used to ride our bikes. We sit on the steps playing That's My Car when they came by. This is the same dude, man. We used to ride our bikes and act like we was riding out the country. Me and my dude, man, we always talked about doing something big. And when the opportunity came, he froze because he was comfortable. See, he was comfortable with his all right job and his house that wasn't really big enough in the city of friends and family that he had. He didn't want to go to the new city. He didn't want the job that paid more. He didn't want the opportunity to buy a bigger home because it would have taken him out of his comfort zone because he wasn't comfortable in the new city. He was comfortable in the current city. And he had just worked himself up to say, I'm okay with my house the way it is. You can be okay with the house you in. You can be okay with the job you can be okay with the car you driving. But if opportunity presents itself to become great, there are three things I'm about to give you. And all three things say the exact same thing. I'm just saying it three different ways in case you got to hear it the best way you need to hear it. These are all three the same thing. Just which one fits you best. You can't get there if you never attempt to go there. One more time. You cannot get there if you never attempt to go there. Same thing, different way of saying it. You can't go if you never leave. My father used to say this to me all the time. You can't go, boy, if you never leave. You know, man, you can't go if your feet don't move. You just can't. You can't go if you don't leave. Where you going if you don't leave? If you don't leave, you ain't going nowhere. You got to leave something to get to the next level. The next level requires you to leave. The next level requires you to go. You can't stay right here and get over there. You cannot, man. Here's the third way to look at it. You have to leave if you want to grow. You cannot grow staying there. You cannot expect to grow if you're unwilling to change. If you're unwilling to change, You cannot expect to grow. You can't. Y'all, let me say them to you again. You can't get there if you never attempt to go there. Maybe that's the way you like hearing it. How about this way right here? You can't go if you never leave. You got to leave somewhere to go somewhere. You can't go be great and stay the same and not be willing to change. I ain't changing. No, well, bro, you what? What do you mean you're not changing? This how I am. No, man, growth requires that you change. Last one. You have to leave if you want to grow. I had to leave Cleveland to go become who I am. You may have to leave your city. You may have to leave your situation. You may have to leave your town, your job. You may have to leave a relationship. But you're going to have to leave something if you want to grow. You ain't going to grow and hold on to everything you got. That's not how it works. Those are my closing remarks. Think about it. Make a move. Make a move. Y'all have a great day. Talk to God. All right, peace.
For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit SteveHarveyFM.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.